What's up, guys? Welcome to a brand new episode. Today is one of my dream collaborations because this guy's a dream in real. He's just been voted India's best bartender. He's a bit of an asshole, but it's taken a while for us to get him. As the wine suggests, I think it's very apt for the guy that we're getting on board. We have spirits here. You got Aditya Tribhuvan coming in today. Let's go. How you doing, man? Good. Nice to see you, man. But I can't get up because then our height difference will seem very apparent.
Yeah, you're short enough already.
I will not take that kindly. But anyway, tasting this today, bro. I feel like it's very apt for who you are.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not a bad boy.
You're a bad boy of the industry, bro. You're the black sheep of the industry, I feel. I feel like
Is it because of my...
not at all, bro. I feel like you're the unique sheep of the industry.
I like that.
Yeah.
I call you
very
goat.
Not yet. Sheep only, bro.
sheep
है,
goat
sheep
बनने वाला
लगेगा.
Goat बोलने में थोड़ा मजा आता है.
How you feeling, bro? How's it going?
I'm nervous.
You're nervous? How's
Want to
the...
get a shot, I guess.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Mine पिएगा?
हाँ चल.
चल आ जा. Bro, actually, I've never seen you open a bottle of wine.
Really?
In my life.
Suck at it.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's see. नहीं बोल रहा है क्या? नहीं हो पा रहा?
Good.
अच्छा. I love when a bartender struggles to open a bottle of wine because that's when all the humility of theirs really starts showing up.
इसलिए मैं नीचे को रहा हूँ. दिख नहीं रहा.
बचपन से जो attitude है कि भाई
कि हम wow.
वो क्या bartender है, wine का होता खुल नहीं रहा है.
Okay, cool.
I was doing like this fun little interview session on my phone. I was capturing content with some bartenders. And this question I kept asking to people was, who do you think, according to you, is the most complete bartender?
It's a complete bartender.
The most complete bartender. And not in Goa, not in Mumbai, but in India. You know what they said? Arijit, they said you.
Yeah, he actually is.
Yeah. But they said you. And I feel like your content game is strong.
Is it?
Your personality is A-star. Your drinks are smashing. I feel like your whole bartending shtick is all about your personality, to be
I
honest.
fucked it up. The cork was dry.
That's what she said.
ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं.
ये मेरा गलती नहीं है यार.
हाँ, ठीक है.
A few moments later. One eternity later.
Okay, cool. Should I pour it?
Yes, please. So the wine's from Bordeaux. It's Bad Boy, 100% Merlot. It's predominantly
Is it a
Merlot.
portion or like a proper glass?
डाल रहा है यार, हमारे पास पूरी बोतलें पीने के लिए कहाँ डील कर रहे हैं? और क्या? यही कोई bro. I feel like I want to talk a little bit more about you than I talk about the wine. So we'll do quickly. So everyone that I meet,
ज़्यादा अच्छा लग रहा है.
that according to them, you are the most complete bartender.
I'm the most complete bartender.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I would like to agree with this. I feel like social media, A game. Personality, A game. But you know what I see the biggest difference between you and a lot of other bartenders is that you are able to have the same personality inside and outside the bar. So in essence, you are very authentic.
Thank you.
Is this something that you are self-aware about? Is this something that you work yourself on, or is it just who you
It
are?
was actually my biggest fear, you know. I was like, you know what? कह रहे चलो bartending तो सीख लिए. ये अब लोगों से बात ही करने नहीं आता बाहर क्योंकि I think I've seen like a lot of bartenders who are like one of the best bartenders, but
Yeah.
बार के पीछे.
Yeah.
बार के बाहर is the worst fear to talk to anyone. So this is something I actually worked on. कह रहे कुछ भी fuck all joke मारेंगे. कुछ भी. I mean, like try to learn about different things so that I can have a conversation. I don't look at news.
Yeah.
My girlfriend does.
Yeah.
So she keeps telling me about this, so I get something to talk about it to people.
7 to 8 a.m. she gives you a download on
आज ये हुआ है.
cultural things. Also the social media and your creativity lens is really, really good. Have you always been artistic growing up? Because I know that you have your own music.
Yeah.
And we want to track that. I want to play that music of his. Copyright issue.
I like good things.
What's the song called?
There are like a bunch of them. One of them was like it's called Graveyard Walked. And yeah, it's like a college
Really?
career, yeah.
Where did you go to college?
Ooh.
Did you go to college?
Yeah, I did go to college.
Did you go to school?
I went to school, yeah. Yeah, I was in Bombay, Acharya College for my 11th and 12th standard. And then I went to ITM IHM in Nerur.
Okay.
But then I did that for just 6 months. And I quit.
Why?
Because it's extremely controversial. But like, I was doing like my work. I was working at PDT then and
What
doing,
PDT?
Please don't tell. It was this cocktail bar in Bombay,
Oh, nice. Okay.
like a lot of years ago. And so I would do my morning college and evening work.
Yeah. How old were you? 17, 18?
Yeah, sort of.
Okay.
And these two places are extremely wide apart.
Yeah.
One is in Nerul, which is the extreme end of Bombay, and other one is in Parel, which is almost like an end of Bombay.
Yeah.
Right? And it took me forever to reach from one place to other.
Yeah.
And one day, professor, I think, just mentioned that brandies were made out of oranges.
Huh?
Yeah, in front of the class. And I was like, no, I think I should correct him.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the time when I was just starting out, right? But I still would read about all of these things. So I was like, no, man, I think you're confusing between like a fruit brandy and
Yeah.
a brandy. And then got into an argument, and then the next day
ईगो के चक्कर में छोड़ दिया.
मैं ऐसे छोड़ दिया, बता यार क्या सिखा रहे, क्योंकि bro, they have this like black book, okay? So they're literally asking you to copy the things from the textbook
Yeah.
into a black book, and then you have to cover all that shit. But like, I did not see the point of
Bad boy. That's why he's the bad boy.
I don't know. Yeah, I also was like a rebel then, so
You're still a rebel. I think that's part of your shtick, isn't it? But I think that allows you to be who you are. I feel like even when you agree, you just end up saying no to things because it just goes with.
not really. I'm not you.
So then, tell me a little bit about that rap career and how that started.
Who? Like a same old classic rap story. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like family got a shit,
Oh shit.
and you got to think about all this crap, and you're like, oh, I can rhyme.
Yeah.
And it was all these stupid rhymes that we did. And one of my friends, his name is like Abhijit,
Yeah.
and one of my other friend Akash. So it's just three of us. We came up with a band. I don't know if it's a band or
What was it called? Choote ki Toli.
It's called Last Week.
Sorry,
Abhishek.
The other one, I don't.
Bolo abhi.
Imagine they're like some gangbangers.
They're nice boys, very hardworking boys. But yeah, like in school time, we would sit on the last bench, and you know what? I have some rhyme. My other friend had a rhyme, and my other friend Abhijit, he would like beatbox a bit.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the phone pay. We recorded our first track, and all that crap. So yeah.
What's your favorite verse out of the stuff that you've done?
Ooh.
And can you do it for us?
So there's this one of the fast part of one of the tracks. It's called What. So it starts from last week, get in a bed to keep looking at bows in the bow and the bow and the pepping, you're popping your solo, no pray to Apollo. I forgot now.
That's not bad. No, that's pretty fucking good. All right. So then why not pursue that? Since you were good at it. अगर struggle करना ही था तो या तो तुम bartending में कर सकते थे या तो तुम rap में कर सकते थे.
I think I was still working then and doing all of this. So as usual, I couldn't take out some time. And my friends moved on. So like, okay, they started on their own. I'm like, okay, fine. And yeah, I was just busy working too much. So
Top 5 rappers according to you, bro.
Kendrick. Yeah, number one, J. Cole. Actually, kind of like Drake. Yeah, he's kind of good.
I like Drake, bro.
Yeah.
He's great like groovy music, man.
I think top one is right now, I think Doechii.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's fucking amazing. She's just banging. And I like Jay-Z as well. Yeah.
All right.
All the cliche good ones.
I'd say mine is similar.
Yeah.
I really like Kid Cudi as well. So
Oh,
I'll probably
nice.
throw him somewhere there.
I'm on the pursuit of
Bro, I love Kid
happiness.
Cudi. How often do you listen to new music? And how often you listen to music? How important is music as part of what you do in terms of everyday?
It's heavily, I'm heavily inspired by like a lot of new music because I work at Hideaway.
Yeah.
But we play also really good music. A lot of artists, a lot of bands, they travel. And I don't know, Hideaway, I've known Hideaway for like really good music.
Yeah.
We have this like a different style of music that we play, and that can be any genre, but it's different, it's new, you know? So yeah, on daily basis, Sheldon is the master, he plays good tracks.
But what percentage of influence do you say you have onto the music playlist curation that happens at Hideaway?
Oh, I like hip hop and rap, so yeah, every time it is
I feel
on
like
the-
after 12 बजे तो आधे का गाना बजता है.
Like Sheldon भी है, मतलब दोनों, both of us like, we ask each other tracks and then cue it along and then yeah.
Tell me about Hideaway, bro. What is it that they wanted you to be a part of? What is it that you wanted to make out of the place? How much do you think, how did you start? What was the first step you started with? And now that it's sort of established, what are the smaller nuances of things that you're still trying to fix?
Like I lost him somewhere, but yeah.
Sorry, that's okay.
But I get where this is going. So I still remember, like, I think I quit Strangers.
Yeah.
And So I was in this cafe called as Mon Petit Frere in South Kolva, one of my favorite ones. And Sheldon asked to meet, so we met. We had a conversation, and I think it was sort of meant to be during from the first conversation itself, because I was bored of the same thing that was happening in bartending.
Right.
And the first thing that Sheldon mentioned was that, listen, we need to do something out of the box.
Yeah.
And not lick any asses. And I was like, wow.
That's the dream.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
And that's how we started, And I've been going to Hideaway before even I joined.
Yeah.
And I love that space in general. It had a brilliant vibe, beautiful people. Just in general, the place was super good. And I thought wow, what a great place.
But you sort of became the face that a lot of younger audiences could associate with, and because of I think a certain personalization, because of your personality that you had with these stupid jokes and your mom jokes and your whatever pop culture references, my mom jokes especially.
I don't think we should talk about
We should. I'm going to bring that up. So how that first interaction with my parents went. And I said, पापा वो कहता है कि मम्मा स्पीड डायल पे ऐसा है क्या?
Sorry, uncle.
But tell me, what was the first thing you wanted to change at Hideaway? And what is the first thing that you changed at Hideaway, according to you?
There was a time we actually smoked inside the bar.
Really?
But then you're like, okay, fuck this. Let's not do this.
Yeah.
And a lot of how the bar was structured, we had multiple conversation back and forth. We tried to get basically Spirex on board, get the whole system designed, worked on a new menu. And basically the whole operation part of it, I come from a heavy hospitality background. So a lot of training with the staff, a lot of talking about how we actually have to greet guests. What's something that we can do special for them every night. If we
Give me an example.
there should be this couple who would come to Hideaway for a wine, which we did not have, and I forgot the name of the wine also. And every time would come, you were like, "Arey bro, wine nahi hai hamare paas, kuch dusra pee lo." So that's how they also pivoted into cocktails. I told the lady had her birthday that night, and we did not have a cake with us, or they did not call for a cake. So we were like, "Okay, bro, I just overheard a conversation. I'm like, oh, it's her birthday, so what can we do?" And we just went inside, took some poi out, put some Nutella on it, and put a chotu candle. And they've been coming here since
11 Madison Park, bana diya bhai. Do you know that story?
Yeah,
They overheard
this
hot dog
thing, and then they went and gone. So
that's it, bro. The unreasonable hospitality. That's what everyone strives to do, right?
It always matters, man. It's a thing.
How do you rank yourself as a bartender? Scale of 1 to 10.
Honestly, I'm good.
I don't like the rank. When do you say you're good?
Yeah. And it's after very long that I've come to this position to think like that about myself.
Yeah.
Because I would always I would not think like this. I was like, okay, fine. I still have to learn.
Yeah.
And I still have to learn.
Yeah.
I feel like bartending is also exchanging of energies.
Yeah.
If a person comes to the bar, I do not want to be sad-faced or fucked up in my own head.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that I pull off really well, because every time that you come to Hideaway, I still have a happier face every time that I see you, and I want you to know that.
Always.
And I think that's the slightest difference that a lot of bartenders don't end up doing.
Yeah, I can vouch for it. You don't bring baggage to your bar.
Yeah,
You never bring.
we leave it
You
out
may
there.
have it mentally, but you never show it. I've been coming to Hideaway since, ever since we moved to Goa, ever since I moved to Goa, I've been coming there for a great time. And I know for a fact that you guys will light up my mood regardless of how I'm feeling throughout the day.
I celebrated your birthday also.
I did, dude. I have no memory of it.
Oh, yeah. That's a good sign.
Yeah. But I got a proper cake, which I'm happy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no poi bullshit.
Actually, I knew you were coming, sir.
Really? Oh, that's great. Fashion sense, bro. I think you're one of the best dressed bartenders.
Oh, really?
I think you're pretty well dressed.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if you're well dressed, but I think you certainly found your style. I think that's more important. You don't just, it's not Givenchy or Burberry or Vuitton, but you definitely have this style, which is for your whole bar team, but I think is very you. This is very your style.
Yeah, I mean,
I always see you wearing an undershirt and overshirt, baggy trousers.
just a nice color combination. I did also Doc Martens. So
What's your favorite shoe brand, bro?
I think it's Doc Martens. As of now, because it's the best working shoes ever. It's expensive, but
Always works.
it's an industrial
booth.
But yeah, I mean, it's perfectly well because it fits you really well, and also like your back and all is not fucked up while working, so it's great. And the first week you will think that you've made the biggest mistake of your life when you buy this.
Because you're like, it's like Birkenstock, bro.
Yeah.
Have you worn Birkenstock ever? Bro, the first week I fucking wore Birkenstock.
And you question yourself, I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, I
Yeah,
spent so much.
no, you're like,
Like, then I was like, you know what, I'm not going to tell anyone. But like, it's hurting me, but like, you know what.
How old were you when you first got laid?
Damn, bro. I think I was 16.
Were you like one of the cool guys in school?
Not really, I was bullied.
Really?
Yeah.
How? Were you the same size?
I was actually thinner.
Yeah?
Yeah,
But you were tall.
I was tall, yeah.
And what age did you get bullied?
I think throughout my whole school life.
Really?
Yeah.
Loser. Sorry.
What?
Why?
I'm being bullied by girls. I'm being bullied by
Girls?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I just like, I don't know. Maybe I wasn't like pleasant then. So
No? Pleasant to look at or just?
I don't know. Pleasant to look at, I guess. I don't know.
Pretty pleasant to look at.
Actually, never questioned it. But yeah, it was very annoying. And they can go suck.
Are you a Dragon Ball Z kind of guy or are you a Pokemon kind of guy?
None.
No? You don't watch a lot of TV growing up?
No.
Bro, you seem like a big Dragon Ball Z kind of guy.
I used to draw like Goku
Yeah.
sketch. But no. I did not watch a lot of cartoons.
Where did the iPhone creativity? I know that you just bought an iPhone. I think the whole world knows. Anybody that follows you on Instagram now knows that you have an iPhone because of just.
I've always had an iPhone.
Really? But the new one. You just got a new one, bro.
A new one.
Because the camera quality is showing you.
So good.
पता लग रहा है
I said a new camera.
Bubble का photo दिख रहा है. You got a new camera?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw it.
The Fuji film.
Yeah.
How was it that costume? It was a gift.
Really?
Yeah.
By who?
My father.
Oh, how sweet.
But actually, it was a scheme, I think. So there's the. The camera was only available where he was. So I was like, you know what? चलो ये थोड़ा महंगा कैमरा है. उनको बोलते थे पहले खरीद लो, and then you can send it to me and I can pay it to you. But then my mama and my father decided together, like, we'll just gift it to him. I'm like,
That's sweet, man. How have you been using it? Quite a bit.
a bit here and there. I still have to learn the camera because it's very difficult when you switch from phone to a camera.
If you had to describe your photography style or your editing style in a few adjectives,
Yeah.
what would you say? Is it like your cocktails? Is it like clean cut but yet bubbly?
No. It's more like an ugly delicious vibes.
I like that.
Yeah.
Like raw. I like that.
Delicious, yeah.
And how would you describe your cocktail style?
Oh, it's all over the place. It's yeah. I mean, the way that we make our cocktail menu also, it's mostly on whatever ingredients are available, on how we can tweak things. It's never like a set direction that we have when we make any drink menu or any cocktail. It's just like I try to match things together. There are a few techniques that we use, so it's not like a properly designed thing. It's more like okay, maybe it fits well in a daisy style, or maybe it fits well in a highball, or maybe like a morning glory fizz vibes. So there's no like a particular style in that.
But is that your bartending style, which is like all over the place, but yet very experimental and always learn?
Yes, sort of, yeah. And like there are a few things that we do slightly differently than other bars.
Give me an example.
Like we extremely function as like a proper kitchen.
Yeah.
When it comes to the operation.
Yeah.
And when it comes to making drinks, it's like everything is on grammage. There's no mls or that we use.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't use mls anymore. We only use grammage so that everything is extremely consistent throughout. So if anybody makes it, it's gonna be the same, hopefully. Mixing different other techniques together, like some clarifying with agar sometimes, just clarifying with milk sometimes, and then maybe mixing them together. So it's like a lot of like, it's not like a set that we do.
Yeah.
But whatever comes to our mind, we just explore and then try to fit in together.
Do you think that is what makes your cocktail program a little bit more unique than a lot of the other? Like for me, a lot of the other ones stick to a certain style, right?
Yeah.
And then they just go for it. And there's certain black and white or a certain monotony that is there in their drinks program.
I guess, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And there's not enough experimentation because they're afraid to experiment.
Yeah.
How much of your time do you spend experimenting?
Quite a bit actually. Every time usually this idea comes to me when I'm pooping.
Oh, really? Are you on your Instagram then?
I don't know, I'm just like scrolling and
Maybe I should do this.
I think sort of cheese cherry pineapple combination अच्छा जाएगा एकदम.
How much of it is food inspired?
Sorry, a lot of it is food inspired. Like, I don't have this weird, I don't know, fixation with like chefs and how they function.
Yeah. You don't have it, or you don't
have it.
You have it.
I like how they do things.
Yeah.
And so I try to get everything together and then.
But they're all a little bit crazy.
Yeah, we're all crazy.
Do you think you're a little bit crazy?
Yeah. Otherwise, I wouldn't love this industry.
Why do you love this industry?
It's chaotic. It's like it's organized chaos. I don't know if it makes
No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
It's and I love it. I love.
But what's one big con that this industry has? I've seen you work here till 4 a.m., 5 a.m., but I've also seen you at 8 a.m. also at work.
Yeah.
Is that one of the cons? I feel like you have no life.
Like I said, I can do everything and nothing at all. So I choose to work harder every day. But the biggest con is that you can't ever be the richest when it comes to your health and your wealth in this sense.
Yet you have to.
Yet you
have to find that balance. Is that something that you want to work on, like going
forward? Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Mostly the health.
And how much of that would you emphasize on your teams as well? Or do you tell your teams that abhi 2-3 saal to ragadna zaruri hai?
Right now we have like a strict protocol. We don't work more than like a certain hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
And I usually take that effort to take care of a lot of my, like the whole team members, everyday basis. But I don't like want them to work extra.
Yeah.
Because then it shows, man. It's if you force someone to do things, it just shows on their work. And they rather have their own creative freedom and own things to do and show up fresher. That matters most.
Give me adjectives of how you are as a leader.
I'm a dick.
Because you, yeah?
Yeah, I'm a dick.
Are you like a chef?
I'm a dick, yeah. I'm a bit, but I also have like this soft corner, so I'm also good.
But when
Profit and
you're
outcome.
big, does that mean that you're like a sort of perfectionist that's saying that if it's written this way, it has to be
It has to be that. It has to be that
because
because
that ensures consistency.
yeah, definitely. But again, we are also heading towards the healthier style of hospitality,
Yeah.
which is I'm slightly unhealthy in that manner.
But
It works out in our favor.
But still, in your defense, you've had a team that you've managed in an industry which has such a high attrition rate. Do you know what attrition is? Where people leave.
Yeah.
500 rupees
That's true.
And retaining talent is such a core principle because you're really building your growing talent. You've still managed to retain talent while being a dick. What are the steps that you make sure to ensure that talent should be retained? Is it every afternoon you give them a blowjob? Is it like you pay them money? Otherwise,
Man, these stick around that way. Oh, it's just that much fun.
yeah, maybe you should try it. I make great cock.
Yeah.
Oh, are you
think
able to
it's more
retain
of-
talent, bro?
I think it's more the freedom, man.
Why is it so difficult to push you guys?
It actually comes towards like there's a lot of freedom to them, man. Like it's something that there's no like a whole, you know, like you function. Function mat karo. And just like I function behind the bar, like I get my personality in. There's enough freedom for everyone to get their own. So otherwise, it's not going to function well.
Correct.
And so they're not really bounded by this like a set of rules, but yeah, they are. The other thing is like we go through a lot of training, man. Like on everyday basis, we learn. Someone or the other is teaching everyone. So that's like this whole family that we've created, and I think I emotionally support them a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Like if someone's going through a problem,
You're there for them.
I would.
It's family.
I would choose their life first over my life. That's right. And so that somehow I think when it portrays into their whole system,
They're like, at least we have a guy that looks out for us. Yeah. That's sweet, bro.
बट ऐसे भी नहीं कि बहुत लोग भी छोड़ के जाते हैं यार, ऐसे नहीं.
पर वो तो हर जगह होता है. बट कोर टीम तो रहती है. और मतलब जो आज भाई तू रह लिया इतने साल.
We're still hiring, by the way.
How long have you been with Hideaway now?
Maybe it's 3.5 years, I think so.
And do you think you have been able to give them the same flexibility to your team that you have been given by the founders of the team?
So far, so yeah.
That's why. अच्छा,
I guess.
कभी भी
क्योंकि मेरे को भी बहुत freedom है, तो I mean, like I have the best bosses, I guess. Salary better, obviously.
Oh, that's a really good segue into my next fucking question. How much do you think a great bartender in India should be paid? A head bartender. What do you think the pay scales is justified right now?
For me or
No,
for
I mean, Not your friends with everybody.
Not
so you
not really. I think our predecessors would have started asking more money for hospitality as a server, as a bartender, or anyone.
Yeah.
They did a mistake there, and I think we are facing a lot of problems.
कितना होना चाहिए एक head bartender की तनख्वाह कितनी होनी?
Depending on how smart the person is.
हाँ.
Like creative talent, also managing the whole team, and how cool he is mentally, and things like that. I think a good 75-80K is a good decent.
Head bartender. कहाँ 1.5 लाख रुपए सोचा था यार?
1.5 लाख कितना थोड़ा ज़्यादा हो जाए. Head bartender है ना bro. Head bartender, what I consider head bartender as like a senior bartender, not a.
What do you consider your position right now?
I am a bar manager.
हाँ तो bar manager की.
हाँ bar manager की थोड़ी ज़्यादा होनी चाहिए. As in like.
1.25 1.30.
I think 1.70 1.80 तक 1.70 80 तो होनी चाहिए.
Wine कैसी लगी?
बढ़िया है. पी रहा अभी तक.
हाँ वो भी
I don't drink wine, so.
But it's nice.
अच्छी है.
It's complex. It's nice. It's
I like the fact that it's nice, dry,
yeah.
and it's making me want to have like more and more. ऐसे करते बातें अच्छी चल रही है तो खत्म कर लेंगे.
I'll tell you a little bit quick story about this one. It's made by a guy called Jean-Luc Tuneva. The reason why it's called Jean-Luc Tuneva.
Wow, you
sound
so sexy, bro.
Thanks, man. So, French guy based out of Bordeaux. If you see the label, it says garage.
Garage.
Basically, in Bordeaux, where the mecca of wines is, this guy decided to start making wine in his garage.
Ooh.
And there are certain laws that you have to follow to call your wine a certain Bordeaux wine, right? So, wine from Bordeaux will always say Bordeaux or something like that.
Yeah.
This wine doesn't do that because it doesn't fall into the appellations. एक तो एक ग्रेप वैरायटी यूज करता है जो इसकी मर्जी है.
Okay.
दूसरा अपनी वाइन मेकिंग टेक्निक्स यूज करता है जो रूल्स के अगेंस्ट है.
Oh wow.
तीसरा जो बॉर्डो कह रहा है कि बॉर्डो होने के लिए होना चाहिए. Considering your Bordeaux, everybody wants to milk that. Right? Because the name said.
Yeah.
He said, screw all that. I'm gonna do my own. I want to make wine the way I want to make.
Right.
There's one wine critic, American.
Okay.
Because our critics are Americans only. He said, "Bhai, तू तो black sheep है यार industry का.
Oh wow.
तू तो कुछ कर ही नहीं रहा है." So he named him the bad boy of the industry.
Nice.
I feel like you're a lot like this, bro.
I like it.
I feel like you're a lot like
that. Like that.
You have great fashion sense. I've never seen good fashion sense in a bartender.
Oh wow.
Everyone just wears the same cap that either Bose or Pankaj.
Yeah,
Pop short button बंद करके भी आ गया.
नहीं ब्रो एक बंदे ने अपना स्टाइल चुना है वो
ये हो गया अभी सफाई
पर वो तो तेरे पास
तो starter pack of a bartender.
पर ठीक है वो तो ट्रॉमा है ना तेरा उसका तो कुछ नहीं. What can you do about your trauma, bro?
Yeah, what's a starter pack for a cool bartender?
Snapback, sleeve tattoos, McLaren and Aditya.
McLaren, yeah.
He is the starter pack.
Yeah, he's a proper starter pack. I look into Mac's Instagram. एक टोपी जरूरी है, starter pack, एक tote bag.
Yeah, one tote bag.
Very and important. Something. Yes. Fuck. Or Negroni. Mine does. Or Negroni. Or I say.
Jordan. I say.
Jordan.
Spirit.
Bro, they're all very.
Drinks with. Yeah.
You know who told me recently that according to him, his like favorite like idol bartender, Vimal.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I like him also. He's very good though.
Yeah, he said that according to me, Adi is like the most complete bartender in India. There's no one better. I disagree, I think. I'm kidding.
अच्छा सुन के जाऊंगा मैं इधर से बस.
But
क्या दिन जा रहा है मेरा तो.
Talk to me a little bit of personal branding. You know, there's guys like there are great bartenders that are not shown in the spotlight. Right?
Agree.
Akshay Sharma.
Agree.
Great bartender. KK.
Agree.
Now started to show in spotlight a little bit. He's incredible bartender, bro.
Yeah. Right.
Incredible.
Yeah.
MK, but he's now started working
MK is also good. Yeah.
He's now started working on personal branding.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, his videos are damn cool.
Yeah. How do you think now personal branding matters? How much of it are you encouraging for your bar teams? How much of it are you doing by yourself? Look at Pankaj, right? Like Pankaj, personal branding.
Page the मतलब खत्म. So I think it's very important. But again, उसमें थोड़ा सा there should be a balance also, right? Like you can't just like, because it's in the end it's video and it's content, so you can make yourself look really cool.
Yeah.
But you might not know shit, so you might as well just show what you know.
Yeah.
And I think whenever you also hire, right? Like I think people need to know not just bartending.
Yeah.
They need to know service as well. They
Yeah.
need to know how to take a nice picture, shoot a nice video,
Yeah.
and post it on the Instagram. Because this is the only time that people are actually giving you that kind of attention. And it's after a while that bartenders are getting into that light. I think it's time for everyone to grab that opportunity.
पर इसकी फॉर्मल ट्रेनिंग कौन देगा?
कोई formal training which
क्यों नहीं होनी चाहिए? अगर तुम MBA कर रहे हो, तुम्हारे पास एक you can do an MBA of philosophy with history.
हाँ.
Why should there not be a really good university that gives you an MBA of? Unfortunately, the thing with hospitality, I feel like, is that people tend to think that everything should be learned on ground only, which is fair.
Fair enough, yeah.
Which is fair because, but everything should be learned on ground only.
Yeah.
Right?
देखो अगर तुम्हारे पास पैसे है तो आहत जैसे जूते को हायर कर लो. नहीं, sorry, आहत is a great guy. उसको हायर कर लो.
Yeah. So why should it be that? Why should not there be a structured way for people to know how to become a great bartender? And a great bartender is not only just about making drinks, it's about hospitality. It's about as soon as a guest enters the bar, it starts from there, right? It's about managing your team. It's about how the way you dress, the way you present yourself, the way you speak, the kind of gel that you use, the kind of skincare routine.
There's this one experiment that like one sort of training that we do at Hideaway.
Yeah.
We used to do it. We've stopped it for a while now. But it's called like the spirit of the day, where so content creation also includes a lot of like typography, taking a nice picture, editing it. So the whole exercise was to pick a bottle, shoot it. You know, you can shoot a video or you can shoot like a photo nikalo achhi, edit kar lo, and then use different types of text and make a nice poster out of it and put it on your Instagram. That's like a nice, easy start to get into. That's right, you know. And again, when it comes to putting yourself out there, can be slightly tricky because it's people aren't comfortable enough in front of the camera.
But you all support it, right? Like I remember
exactly,
greater than video that Loki had shot.
Yes.
It's fresh in my mind.
Yeah.
Like it's the first thing I go back to was a really good video.
Yeah.
It was also people that you normally don't see behind a bar, but you still see their personality sort of in a way that creates a sort of relatability as a consumer when you are watching them.
Yeah.
But I feel like there are very few bars that are then championing people who are servers or people that are. Why is it only that bar head who has to
That's
do
true, yeah, that it's not necessary. But I think it also comes from like an environment that you've created for yourself, right? कि ऐसे ही मतलब अगर देखो आज Hideaway is an organization where nobody's gonna question you to do all of this. Where in like this higher organization or like different style of organizations which comes from cities, because everything is like protocol driven or structure driven, where in the end if you are clocking in for 8 to 10 hours, you are just doing what you're supposed to do. हाँ मतलब तुम वही कर रहे हो तो उनको वैसे हाँ तो उनको वैसे freedom और वो mentality change हो नहीं पाती क्योंकि you know like yeah I think that's something that is I think stopping a lot of people.
How much does this you just got awarded the best bartender in India, right? And it's something that I've been cheering you on for the past since this 30 best thing has been happening.
Yeah, I think got a great support from a lot of people.
No, for sure, but it's very well deserved also. Is it something that you were striving to do? Is award and accolade something that matters for you? Even if it doesn't matter for you, is it important just for your team to also recognize that this is something that is important? What is your take on getting this award?
Ooh, first and foremost, I was actually very happy when the team got the award.
Yeah,
That was the thank you. That was the main goal. That was the main motive.
Yeah.
Like you know what, like because we work really hard. We were like this. Someone just called us McDonald's. I think it was Mac. I think he called us McDonald's, and in a very good way because the drinks they are out in like very less time. It's super quick service. Everyone's just doing what they're supposed to do. It's super fun.
I like that. I was just telling you that the best burger in the world is McDonald's. It is.
Yeah. And I think there's a great positivity if you look into that. You know, like it's like that prompt service which is very important. And like again, to answer that question that you mentioned, was that this award actually mattered because it started off when I used to follow this bartender called Joe Scofield,
Okay.
who used to be the head bartender for Tipping Club in Singapore.
Oh, nice.
And I think he was awarded the world's best bartender. And that was the goal that I set in my head. Like, oh wow, that'd be like a brilliant feeling, dude. Like, oh fuck, you are awarded as the best bartender. Wow, that is amazing. But then as the time passed by, it all lost into the whole operations and everything. But this award basically mattered a lot because I sacrificed a lot of my friends, you know, on this. Like a lot of my personal time, a lot of like going out, having fun with my friends or family for the matter of fact. And this was my excuse that, hey, I was maybe trying to get this, and now I have an excuse that, okay, at least I wasn't available for my friends, or I wasn't there enough to like just be available. I was busy, and I was busy doing this, or so that's why it mattered.
So now there is something to look up to when you say that this is the goal that I was.
Yeah, but it feels normal, though. It feels like the same.
Are you getting any more attention?
Yeah.
Daily basis. I think a lot of people who have not seen me throughout, like, they come to Hideaway and they wish me like well and everything. So it's just great. And I don't know how to react now because
Personal branding, bro. Mazat karega. You know the amazing thing is, even now when you're talking to me, you also make eye contact with Ren, which is very interesting.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like it's a very inert hospitality thing for you to do where you're.
I don't know. I think especially like when you're in this premises, right? Like where I work. I'm never talking to you straight because I always have this attention somewhere or the other. So किधर तो देखता रहता हूँ मैं.
Oh, that's good.
Because sometimes
I wanted to do it a little bit somewhere else, but you know, I don't have a space now anymore to do. So I did to do.
quit content now.
I did.
Oh, yeah?
I did. To set up my own venture. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. I feel like there's a certain freedom and there's a certain. You haven't asked me yet, but I'll tell you anyway. But I feel like there's a certain freedom, and I feel like there's a certain.
Oh, how do you feel?
I feel great, bro. I feel great. I feel very. I'm very cognizant of the fact that of what I've achieved over the past 2.5 years. I feel like the flexibility. There's a time where I think
branding के बारे में इससे सीखना था. Really good, bro. Like,
what do you think I've done, bro? I don't think I do anything for personal branding.
Like to start off, first example that we're doing this.
Yeah.
This is something that was just been your IP and you've been like carrying it forward since like, I don't know, 2 years, I guess now?
Yeah.
2 साल से चल रहा है.
Yeah.
And I've been seeing your old, I stalked him a bit. पर क्या पतला था यार तू?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, and then he has this look, you know, like, have you ever heard the eyebrow between, she's like this. And all his videos, when he's talking about his wines, he's like this. Like he's stuck, you know, so this wine is from like whatever, Falana Dinka. But you've been doing it from a while now, so.
Yeah, but I feel like at that point I was trying to do it for public. Yeah. I was trying to do it for the industry and not doing it for myself.
Yeah.
I finally found my style because I realized that there was a mass distinction between who I was trying to portray as a person and who I really am.
Fair enough.
And now I really feel like I found my groove, and which is very similar to you in bartending, right? Like you're the same person in and out of the bar, which is why I think you are so successful now.
Well, I think because of you and Eden, I think you guys are making wine look really cool.
Thank you, man.
Like, I would still look at it like, you know what? Oh, it's the wine, so I'm gonna make sure that the label is showing. I mean, so like, you know, the way I pour the wine. But I think you've opened that sort of like spectrum over here where a wine can just be a nice wine, you know?
Bro, this is just conversation. We have hardly spoken about the wine.
Yeah, we just talking about it, which is great, which is important because I think people learn faster in raw methods than you know, like a.
Hideaway was also one of the only few bars, not the few, but one of the first bars. We're getting a lot more traction now, but one of the first bars that said that we are a great cocktail bar, but in order to really uplift ourselves and be a great cocktail bar, we need to have a good wine program.
Definitely, that's why we reached out to you.
Yeah,
like,
so I really appreciated that, and I think that was a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
And now we're starting to see a lot of people do that as well, right? Like Grumps does that now,
fair enough.
where Grumps wants to sort of.
Where bar, any sort of a beverage has to be served.
Correct.
Otherwise, you're not a bar. We serve a cappuccino at
What is your take on non-alcoholic?
11 baje, non-alcoholic beverages, so cocktails, mocktails, sorry.
Cocktails, mocktails, beverages, stuff like sober.
They're very important.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, it's like I said, dude, like a bar is into Peter.
Sober guys. वो उसका brand advocacy मेरे पास आएगा ना तो.
Yeah, just to like put it out there, we've worked on a really good mocktail menu.
Is it sober?
No.
Bro, please, bro.
Sorry. Yes, with no. But we worked on a really good a mocktail menu this year, and I think it's actually put in a lot of effort on the mocktail menu.
How involved are you with brand partnerships, bro? Because I think that's another thing that Hideaway has been able to do really well is extract the most out of brands.
Yeah, that's Sheldon. That's
Yeah, is it?
dude. He really that guy can talk, dude. He's fucking. At least so. I think
He's a
He
science
has this
bro. Me too.
mysterious
Yeah,
look on him, and then he's like, you know, I think a lot of brand people are also like slightly intimidated while
I feel like everyone wants to sleep with him. I think every brand with Sheldon.
he's the chocolate boy.
Bro, I wanna sleep with him. Iran wants. I don't know. Hey, I hope not.
I can't die. I can't. He's my boss.
Bro, I'd sleep with him in a heartbeat. No, I'm kidding. I'll sell him. But any brand person, though, anytime they're talking about Sheldon, I agree, he has like this mysterious, like,
He has this vibe. Yeah, it's like, and a lot of brand people actually like scared, like, okay, मैं इसको deal दूँ या ये मुझे deal and like, which is great. That's why like it's actually helping us a lot into like getting some like greater deals on board,
yeah. What do you think what is your one advice to bartenders, bro? What is the one thing that pisses you, like that annoys you about Indian bartenders and you'd just like that to change? You don't have to take any names.
Be humble, dude. We are from hospitality. And I think showing that hospitality towards the same fraternity is the foremost thing that you can do. And listen, we are all doing great, okay? And just don't sound cocky, like, oh, bhai, main to todu, or, things like that.
I'm the best bartender.
I'm the best.
Yeah.
And just don't do that, man. Like, because
I'm one of the best bartenders in India. Stop saying, Adi, bro, relax. Why are you saying that?
Yeah. But like, just be fucking humble, dude. And I think it'll take you places. And one more thing is that I think enough of bartending, dude. Learn something else, I guess. Because
What is the one thing that you're learning?
I am learning photography and like some videos, baking. Yeah. थोड़ा सा भी time चल रहा है, probably like once I've get some enough time, I'm gonna start focusing on.
What's a good pizza place?
Oh, there should be this place called Luna's.
ताने आओ कर दी
Sale. The pizzas are really good. They're actually good. Sell out.
Yeah.
Sell out. No.
Yeah. But
And you credit Tanya for being accommodative of your horrible lifestyle.
Oh, dude,
That you have.
She's right.
Tanya is his
I
sister,
couldn't,
by the way.
I couldn't thank her enough.
He's been super supportive of his journey. We spend more time with Tanya than
Yeah, because she's ever waiting for me over there. So that's why you and Irene and like a lot of our friends come into place him. But dude, she's been extremely supportive.
she only drinks Budweiser.
Yeah, she does.
I didn't care about all these cocktails.
Yeah, एक बार तो उसको पिला रहे थे, क्या है यार? And I'm like, okay. But she's been very supportive. Dude.
That's
She's
it.
good. Because I have this like I come home late and she's there. We have this thing of having one meal together at least.
Yeah.
She waits and I wait sometimes, and she's been extremely supportive. What do you wait for?
See, हमने आपको use busy. अपने आपको hero बनाने के चक्कर में. What do you think is the most underrated cocktail at Hideaway? And I'll tell you mine.
I know what you're gonna talk about.
What do you think of Bronco? That's a basically great fucking bartender, bro. Generally, the fact that you know my most underrated cocktail at your bar.
I like it. I don't know. It's a good one. It's a good one.
Yeah, I ate three drinks, but Drongo is the only one that I've
But I think after you, I've started to look into that drink a lot more and understanding, कि bro, you're actually अच्छी है. Because when you're like evolving so much in bartending and you're like, like Daisy style drinks is something that you look into like very last. But yeah, it's very important. But yeah, I think a good looking mojito makes a huge difference. And no mojito does not have Sprite or soda.
I'm just sitting like a lounging. Sorry.
Yeah, I was saying and no mojito does not have Sprite or soda in it, so stop putting it there. It's just purely like a 3-sip drink. Just a nice rum, some lime, some sugar. Again, like a nice crust as it needs to have this frostiness around it. Some nice, super refreshing, super cold. And you need to finish that drink ASAP because, you don't want it to dilute. I love it, bro. It's just a nice, like a good bunch of like a mates of egg on top. Good straw. I can eat a nice fucking lemon on top. I can sip it. Oh my god. It should be fucking banging. Can I show you a picture of it?
Why not? Why the fuck not? Okay, while you're doing this, while you're finding it,
Yeah.
you work with a guy like Jimmy Lisinska.
Yes.
Bro, I love that guy.
I love him, dude. I think he was the only reason I joined Coco also because
What's the one thing you really learned from him? Like the one thing you will take away from his learnings? I'm sure there was a ton.
yeah.
What was the one thing he taught you apart from this sexy mojito? What's another thing that he taught you?
We actually learned something very important when it comes to making a cocktail menu. That A, first you need to take out some time and fresh time. You can't do this in the middle of the operations. And B, like for example, if we try the drink and if we think that we need to make a slight bit change in the drink, like a 0.5 ml or 10 ml, you always need to make another new drink. Always need to make a fresher drink, correct? And then do the adjustments.
Yeah.
Not do the adjustment of the existing one. which is something like has been very helpful to me because in the end, then you don't actually have an actual recipe, right? Because if you're fixing it in the existing drink, so correct.
Oh, that's very interesting.
Wow, look at this. Look at this. Sweet.
That looks really good.
That's a good looking mojito.
That's cool. Where do you see yourself in the next 5-10 years, bro?
Oof.
What you doing? Can I pour you some more wine?
Oh yeah. I mean, hey, Dora. Not be opening a bar.
No?
Oh,
Why not?
dude.
It's so much money, time, investment.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing about opening a bar is that you can't just be a bartender. There's a lot of factors to it. It's bartender अच्छा बन के बार नहीं खोल सकता.
भाई घंटे देने पड़ेंगे.
घंटे के छोड़ो, वो बेचारा प्रॉब्लम है
पूरा एग्जैक्टली वही रहता है.
एंड लोगों को यही नहीं पता है कि चलो तुम्हारा अगर डिशवॉशर भाग गया एक रात में तुम करोगे क्या? तुम वो डिशवॉशर इलेक्ट्रिसिटी चली गई,
हाँ.
पानी नहीं आ रहा, करोगे क्या?
बट तेरे को काम से डर थोड़ी लगता है तो तू क्यों तेरे को?
हाँ, that in general, like, but opening a bar is a lot of stress, man. It's like feeding a village.
So do you feel like your life of stress is over in your 30s and you want to do something that's a little bit more relaxing?
Has the lifestyle got up to you?
No, never relaxing.
So then 5-10 years?
Maybe not a bar, maybe, like I said, I have this personal interest in baking, things like that. So I would
Bake?
nothing.
Which is tough first.
I've been interested in baking real products.
नहीं यार, college time से थोड़ा interested है. But I'm just not taking that step. But hopefully, in the next 5 years, I will take that step.
Let's say it says Aditya Bakery. Okay, let's say that's bakery.
Clubbing क्यों करना है?
So let's say it's
bakery.
bakery.
Yeah.
Let's say a bakery. Okay, guys, not clubbing. But let's say he has a bakery.
Yeah.
What is that one bakery item that'll say Adi's homemade special?
Oof. There is this. It's actually not my sandwich, but it's a sandwich which is one of the favorite sandwich of Anthony Bourdain. So it's nice. Like the only change I would do in this is that have some nice focaccia, some nice mortadella, a little bit of mustard, some arugula and some cheese, and yeah, that would be my sort of a special. But it's Anthony Bourdain's favorite sandwich.
Bro, that's too good. What's your favorite hangover meal?
It's a weird combination, but it fixes me. It's dal khichdi and chili chicken.
But you have to make it yourself?
Balls. I will not make it.
कैसे लाएगा फिर?
मंगाऊंगा किधर से?
कहाँ से मंगाता है?
बहुत सारी जगह है यार. जैसे कि मैं अभी बोल नहीं पाऊंगा.
क्यों?
बट ऐसा थोड़ा उसमें पेट में गड़बड़ होता है ना. But hey, well, like a good dal khichdi. Yeah. And some nice chicken chili. What was our best podcast?
This is something I've been really looking forward to, bro. I've been trying to get you on this for a really long time.
नहीं मिल रहा है ना.
Because you're genuinely one of the...
Sorry.
अभी time हो गया ना duty का.
Because, okay, well, we'll continue.
Yeah.
You're genuinely one of the few people that I find inherently cool. Okay? And when I say cool, my definition is a guy who can be my friend inside, outside, wherever, around a bar. It doesn't need to matter. You're a guy I want to hang out with in life. You're a guy that I see a long-term collaboration going forward in life. You're the kind of guy I want to spend my time. I want to ideate, bounce ideas off of you. You're inherently very creative. And you're also not greedy at all. Like, there's no number that... I'll tell you what, sometimes when people ask me for ideas, there's a number that comes to my mind.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, bro, itna to lagega.
हाँ, fair enough.
Right? I don't think that, I don't think you have that at all in you. Right?
Yes.
And like you said, you can be gullible. I don't see it as gullible. I see you as very passionate. You're extremely passionate about the work that you're doing. Also very happy to help people out. You're very emotionally attached to your team. So if anybody even says, "Acha, tu aajkal kaha kaam kar raha hai?" you feel like they're poaching you, which is great. Which is great because you're emotionally attached to them, right? It's a big cohesive unit.
Yeah, because dude, I am because of them, man.
Yeah, you have very big brother.
Yeah, I like that
mentality.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
For me, young brother, because
Whatever.
I'm better looking, I'm older.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm better looking than you. And like
But he's better looking than me. Yes.
I'll tell you what, another really good thing about I don't know if I should say it, but you know how you said your photography style is ugly delicious? I feel like that's how you are.
Yes. Yummy.
I feel like you're ugly delicious.
Oh wow.
Yeah. There is
I'll take it.
thing about you that makes you delicious.
Yeah, and I'm ugly.
Suck you. Okay. But alright, man. Thank you so much for coming. We finished the entire bottle.
Oh,
So
it was nice.
yeah. So hopefully we can take the last few minutes of this. Just
You gotta do that Boilermaker routine or whatever you guys do.
No, we'll just sip this wine, bro. I don't care about that. Top 5 cocktail bars in India.
Oof. Oh,
And obviously exclude Hideaway.
Hideaway. Exclude Hideaway. Okay. I really like Americanos drinks. They are nice. The drinks are catering to, I think, a spectrum of people. Can I just say, like, just my favorite bars?
Yeah, your favorite bars. I don't care about what you think audience of fuck that. I don't care. Your favorite bars.
Straightforward. One of the finest teams, and I fucking love Bose. And whatever like he's created, Bose man, bro, he'll reply with a comment otherwise. Bose man? Yeah, I call him Bose.
Yeah?
Yeah. But I like what he's done with the whole team. The team is extremely cool again. I think the
Pritish bro is a machine.
whole team I think is
Even this guy Parth.
yeah.
Bro, this guy.
Hey, fucks up a lot.
Why? Just like fuck's sake, man. Yeah, but I love the whole team. It's
Dude, even this
Like
girl
a special,
Jasmita.
no, special shout out to
Lucy from their team.
Really?
No, she was backing me when Hideaway was doing a shift at Spit Forward.
Nice.
One of the finest
Really?
bartenders. Oh my god, bro, I love Lucy. ऐसे bro, like इसे हिलने का जरूरत नहीं था. Like it was there, dude. Like
That's amazing.
it was there. Outrigger is also one of my favorite ones. Boilermaker, again, one of my favorite ones.
What do you like about Boilermaker?
I think they are a very vibrant team, very young, extremely aligned in their thoughts and their goals. And Pankaj has created a wonderful playground for himself and the whole boys together. It's a wonderful product, dude. It's I like the minis ideas. It's super cool. I actually like Pablo's, dude.
Bro, I was thinking the same.
I actually like Pablo's. It's the bar that
We spend so much of our time there.
yeah, I think my virtual journey has started from Pablo's. I have met like on-trade, off-trade, everyone
Yeah.
at Pablo's, and I think it's just a really good bar to go and have a drink or multiple and get fucked or don't. Actually like their food also.
Dude, it's so good.
It's
Cold drinks food is really good. Have you been to Cold Drinks?
yeah, I've been once. Yeah.
That fish is amazing. Yeah.
But yeah, Pablo's food is
I think my ranking is very similar, man. I mean, I just have Lair there. I love Lair.
actually I like Lair also.
I love
Actually, like I like the
I love Navi. I've known Navi for many years.
I like Lair as well. I love I told Joy also the other day that their drinks, they look so
Yeah. Appealing.
beautiful. And the lighting, dude, on the drinks, it's fucking, it makes it look like,
I agree.
Like-
I agree. Do you genuinely like interacting with human beings? And know
I love
about them?
I love it. But we've just been doing it for a while now. So, I need some peace.
Fair.
Been doing it for a while and it was mostly for drinks, so.
Chalo. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for tuning into this podcast. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Of course, bro. I thoroughly enjoyed this. This is like, I feel like this is the first time I'm having a fanboy mode.
Oh,
I'll be honest. I'm telling you, I've been looking forward to this podcast for so long. I'm so glad I get to do this because
I'm glad we actually took out the time, dude. He was like, "Are
you took out the time, bro. I somehow
was like, "नहीं आज करना ही है." बोला, "अरे bro, आज busy है, bro. Hideaway पे gig है, चूना पे भी gig है." I'm like, "Oh shit, dude, how to do this?"
But I'm glad, man. And thank you to Ahat, honestly, for making this
so
happen.
much, yeah.
If it wasn't for him, I would have done it with somebody else. Yeah? There's so many people better. I don't know. I don't know anybody better. He's the guy that started. I know a lot of them. Bro, there's a reason why I went back to Ahat for this podcast is because I feel like he also deserves it.
Thank you so much, bro. Thank
But
you.
I feel like you don't know the impact that you've had in the bartending world. Hopefully, this can showcase it.
Yeah, hopefully I guess.
Collab request accept करियो trainer पे.
Of course, bro.
भाई वो ही देगा
Second.
Done. So, appreciate it, brother. I
Thank you so much, bro. Oh, भाई शराब पिए की उसकी हाइट देखी है? So, मैं मोटा हूँ यार.
Okay, bye.
रहेगा?
चलो okay. Thank you guys. मजा आया बहुत. Guys, सुनिए.